There's like a box here. I don't know if it has anything.
Spinker. It's fine, I can play Snow Halation instead.
I'm out of ammo! I'm out of ammo! This was bad! This was a bad idea! This was a bad idea! This was a bad idea! Bad idea!
We're jolting.
Oh my fucking god!
Bad idea!
Unclear
Bad
what we're
idea.
doing right now.
Bad idea!
Oh, in the hole.
What does that guy do?
Hey, Milky, how are ya?
What the fuck?
My inn's just the right place to come find a worker or two.
What'd you
And
call
now
me?
they've started turning up.
Is the food here safe to eat?
Apples. So red. So delicious.
But
Okay.
me, whenever I eat too much cheese.
Does this work? Okay, that's better. I think. Yeah, that's better. Oh my god, it looks so stupid. Look at this. Hold on. Look what happens if I do this. Wait. This. No, wait. This. It's bad. It's so bad. Okay. I've got my little bloodhound card of how many kills I have. And it just says 0.
I know, I saw. I wasn't gonna bring it up.
Okay. Dude. What I was right in the middle of straightening up. So my neck didn't look all fucked up. Hi, Sweaty. Hi, Prongles. Thank you, Chop Chop. Good morning. Morning, guys. Turn it. You gotta chill, bro. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Lay down. I love Prongles trying to inflate their streak count. Meanwhile, Zod is like... trying to avoid any attention to it. Buddy, hey. Do you need your box? Are you gonna stay there? I don't believe you. He's inching forward. Let's hope he stays there. I don't know who you are. Not sure how I got to 4 streams. Yeah, sure. This has all been just a big hallucination. Alright, we're gonna continue with SOULSOV. Who remembers last time? Do you guys remember the gun? Good job. Also, I don't know how far along I am. I want to guess maybe halfway through chapter 1. But I don't know, and I don't know where the story's gonna go. And also, like, because I'm not looking ahead, it could be a situation where, like, I might end today and I'm, like, 2 sentences before the end of the chapter. Or I might end the chapter today and then start chapter 2. I'm not really going to keep it contained. Like, I'm not really going to keep it split. Just because I don't want to look ahead. And I don't want to, like, end early or late. Like Daft Punk? Yeah, another mass hallucination. Okay, what happened last? They stepped through a portal? A door? I believe? At the center of the pool stands a peculiar door. Otherworldly light issues forth as a deep, resonant voice envelops us. Child of the Creator, come. Yeah. We have entered the hall. Sick. 25 streak. Impressive, Velvet. Very impressive. Honorable children of the Creator, you are welcome. At the end of the hall stands an altar, guarded by a living statue. Its voice and manner are empty, and patches of feathers cover its body like ivy on a decaying building. From behind a winding scroll, the guardian's eyes seem to stare at nothing. You have come to the resting place of the sovereignty. I am its voice. The ruling sovereign has failed, and his world decays beyond salvation. But within you, I sense the approach of a stronger vision. In reaching this place, you have proved your faith. Will you save this world? You have proved your faith. Izme got here by threatening someone with a gun. So I guess that's proof enough. Izme? The sight of the voice so arrested me that I nearly forgot to call out to her. But she flashes only a quick grin at me before turning back to the altar. I will. Then you must be tested. Didn't you just say that I proved myself? In reaching this place, you have proved your faith. You must next prove the faith of your witness. For a reason I cannot comprehend, terror clutches my chest. Wait. With a swift motion, the winding scroll becomes rigid, sharp. The voice's hand finds Izme's back to steady her, and the newly formed blade finds her heart. Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. Her face remains contorted in shock as she slumps to the floor. Clearly dead even before I rush thoughtlessly to her side. Izme! Oh, God! But the voice watches me with unfeeling eyes. Why do you grieve? What? Did you not come as her witness? Say the prayer and she will be reborn. I don't understand. What prayer? A binding of souls, a pledge to usher her unto the seat of the sovereignty at the cost of your freedom, at the risk of your life. Will you do this? As if it's the simplest question. And she'll die otherwise? She has died. Already her soul slips away, drawn to rest. But say the prayer and she will be reborn. What the hell? Wow, this game looks gorgeous. Hi, Captain. Yeah. Yeah, I love the art. Very pretty. Also, I don't know what happened earlier. I might have clicked save on accident somehow. I don't think the save file, the save screen was intentional. I don't know what happened there. I'll do it. Then speak the words. Restless soul by sovereignty marked. To you I offer willing hands. Willing. To. The voice's steady tone begins to falter. Ah. No. No more of this. Not again. No more. No more. The serenity of the hall has shattered. As the voice lets out a terrible cry, I catch a glimpse of its eyes, shining with rage and fear. Huh? Be gone! The spirit unfurls its wings, great banners of flame. I stagger back from the altar, my senses already muddled with the smell of smoke. I can't linger. And so I hurry away, down stairs that twist and buckle violently beneath my feet. Through the gate, trampling the carpet of water lilies, through the halls of the temple, stumbling out into the cold. Suddenly there's a loud sound, a burst of flame at my back. Then nothing. "2 weeks?" Her curls glittered in the sunlight as she shook her head. "Why 2 weeks?" "2 weeks is no time at all, sweetheart. Who knows? You might not even want to come back by the end of it." "I'll be dead by the end of it." Now, none of that. "What about Duval's? You love that place." The bakery's name clearly sparked her interest. I could almost see the reflection of that chocolate raspberry cake she so loved in her eyes. Then, stubbornly, she closed them. "Well, they're opening one here, so that's not even exciting anymore." "Leah, work with me here, please. I know you'd rather stay. If I had it my way, you could. But this is the reality of it. There's nothing I can do." "Does he have, like, a daughter?" "Nothing? Maybe one small thing." "Does this mean skipping 2 weeks into the future?" Bap. Finally, a real smile. "Matter yield to memory, that two may dwell as one." The poet wrote that about the cloud sage. "I thought you hated that stuff." "I do, but that one's not so bad." Steadying my heart, I folded her hands lightly into mine and began to speak with purpose. "Be present for a moment, Leah. Hear my voice. Feel your weight where you stand. Savor the scent of roses on the air. Even consider how much I'm boring you with all this." She was listening intently, but dignified me with another smile anyway. "Know that memory ties you here. However far you wander, it will lead you back." And with that, I've done the complicated part. All you need to do is remember. A skeptical look crosses her face. "I can use this just to come home? Whenever?" "Only for a little while. Save it for when you really need it, okay?" The wind howls. I wake to my guest room. Somehow we've made it back. As I slowly sit up, my eyes focusing, the events at the temple bubble to the surface of my memory. I was shot, wasn't I? But the tear in my sleeve has been mended, patched with artisanry over my bandaged arm. The lingering pain is all that reminds me now. And there's that blizzard that was still on the horizon when we left. Would Ismay have been caught in it if... Maybe I could use a bit more rest. She got stabbed, bro. Also, thank you, Chop Chop, for the streak. 300. Wow. Oh. Back to sleep so soon. Holy. That's not my clown. Ismay, how? What happened to you? What do you think? I fucking bit it. You saw what that thing did to me. Well, this is my first time speaking with a ghost. I might need a moment to get my bearings. Well, this is my first time being a ghost, and it fucking sucks. Nobody can see me except you. And believe me, I've tried everything. A binding of souls. I wonder. What the hell are you talking about? That guardian we saw, the voice. It told me to recite a prayer, naming you my god, effectively. The way I heard it, that would have resurrected you. What? Wait, what? Ismay, did you not anticipate any of this? Are you joking? I told you the whole reason I went out on a limb was my reliable source. Not so fucking reliable, it turns out. I was expecting the sovereignty to be hard to get. I didn't know this shit was part of the deal. Maybe it isn't. Something happened before I could finish the prayer. The voice went berserk all of a sudden. Then finish it now. How can I? I never heard the whole thing. And now that I think on it, the words I did manage at the altar have already faded like a dream from a memory. But before I can say this, footsteps approach. Dude, I'm loving this dynamic. Was already good, and now it's really good. Oh, good. You were out for a full day. I was starting to get worried. I did what I could for your arm, but I'm no doctor. Should have just let you take care of it yourself. Not at all. Thank you, Alma. The shield brought you back. A search team went out to the temple after they saw some kind of light there, and... Anyway, there's a cop waiting downstairs. I tried to get rid of him, but he's hell-bent on grilling you. Kept asking me about that girl you went with. Hey, what happened out there, Loic? I thought the temple didn't have anything. Certainly not anything worth getting shot over. I'm not sure what happened, Alma. I'm sorry. Still out of it, huh? Well, I'm sorry to send him right up, but he'll get suspicious if I take too long. Don't worry about me. With a little nod, she reluctantly heads off. Ismay's still here, just like, pissed off. Langlace? 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 Come again? The cop who's here looking for me. I saw him come in while you were out. A real VIP, I take it? God, no. He'd cream himself if he heard you say that. Helpful to know. What is he then? Right now, a church lapdog. Not that he'll admit to being here on their business. I doubt he even cares. I'm beginning to think I may have underestimated your religious family. Oh, you have no idea. Just don't tell him what happened at the temple. I don't want him to have the satisfaction of knowing I'm dead, even temporarily. Footsteps heavier than Alma's make their way nearer. When the door opens next, a stifling presence fills the room. Loic Ard? Loic Ard, Commander Theodore Langlaeus of the Shield. It's a pleasure to... Let's skip the pleasantries. I've wasted enough time in this pit as it is. Last night, you made contact with a woman calling herself Isme. Tell me everything you can about her. I see that this is an urgent matter, sir. Unfortunately, I don't have much information to provide. Isme came to the inn last night seeking an escort to the temple. She claimed that her life... Yes, I heard that all from the innkeeper. What else did she say? Anything about who she was? Where she came from? Nothing, actually. She was very quiet on the trip. After a few failed attempts at small talk, I decided to leave her be. She's a clown who pulled a gun on us. Crazy one-sentence description of a person. And the temple. What happened there? I don't know. Just before we arrived, she pulled out a gun. I thought I heard her telling me to empty my pockets, but I was already frazzled from the journey. Without thinking, I ran. That was when she fired at me. I blacked out, and the next thing I knew, I was here. I do my best not to acknowledge Isme's approving grin. When was the last time I had to lie so boldly? And to an officer, no less. Oh, I know what happened. Turnip is laying his stupid-ass head on my escape key. Stop. Loic, why are you lying? True. He doesn't need to help her. All right. I'm encouraging this behavior. Your face really is good. Ah, right. The search party found this at the scene. Look familiar? Yes, that's... Ah! Stop pointing guns at this man! Ha! Relax. Convincing enough to the untrained eye, I'll give her that. But it's flimsy work, like all her constructs. I doubt it would have fired a second shot without falling apart. He pulls the trigger and the gun shatters into light. Like so. Punch him. She's like our fucking like two bagels, like bad influence. Did the clown with a gun become a ghost? Yes, Runic. I think she died. She got stabbed. Only a joke, I know. But then, what is this discomfort that falls upon me as she says it? Is their connection, like, stronger than they realize? That girl likes to call herself a master of illusion, if that means anything. Artisanry without substance, without discipline. The best she can manage. My breathing grows deliberate. It's only when I became aware of my efforts to calm myself that I realized how tense I am. Certainly, he's less than friendly, but was Langlaeus' voice always so aggravating? No, my exhaustion is to blame. But Another voice rings clear in my mind. The voice of my new sovereign. Oh! Go on. Get him while his back's turned. Better yet, smash him with that chair. I am not myself. Though I desperately will it to remain at my side, my trembling hand reaches out. Please. I say it without thinking. A strained whisper. Oh? Oh? What's this? Wait. You said something about naming me your god. And now, you have to obey me? Is that it? Oh, this is great, actually. I just thought it was funny to imagine. Ah. Are you listening, Mr. Ard? Hold on, I want to know what she said. I thought it was funny to imagine, but now I really want to see you wring his greasy neck. Oh my god. Ah, this is so good. Sorry, let me catch up on chat. Yeah, Captain. She came to us and was like, I'm just a little girl and I need help getting to the temple. And then we got there and she was like, I have a gun and I'm an evil clown. And something went, we were gonna do like some kind of ritual to prove ourselves, but then like the voice we were doing the ritual for got really mad and then it got fucked up. And now I think we're like tied together. Like she's my new god. She's Loic's new god. I can't even feel bad for Loic because he did this to himself. Yeah. Oh, this is awesome. I don't like this power dynamic. Oh, Runic. I do. Oh, great response, Nico. All right. Are you listening, Mr. Ard? Pardon me. Yes, I'm listening. All at once, that oppressive feeling recedes. I still cling to the chair, more to brace myself. No. I can't throw away a perfectly good pawn now. You and I still need to make this official, don't we? All right, I think that's all we have to discuss, leaving only one last order of business, which is the details of our investigation are highly classified, Mr. Ard. But rest assured, I mean to smoke her out. Don't care! Out of my way! What? Commander! A young officer throws the door open, shoving her way past the temporary guard. What in the hell? Commander Langlais, sir! Please, is it true? You're going to destroy it? We're done here. Sir, wait! You can't! We've barely even... Wait! The officer follows Langlais back through the door, hearing their footsteps thundering down the stairs and out of the lamplight. Ismay drifts towards the window, listening for the frantic voice until it becomes too distant to make out. Please, please! Her gaze lingers on the horizon, as if she can see across the distance to where her body lies. It strikes me then how ghostly she seems, truly a fading spark of life. Whatever I managed at the altar was enough to tether her to this world, to me. But her silence now tells that she and I have arrived at the same conclusion. She has died. Already her soul slips away. That portal is to the sovereignty. Fuck. If they destroy the temple, Fuck. I'm really dead. I'm really going to die here. Let's not panic yet. She seizes me then, her hands digging into my shoulders with such force as if to shatter them. Oh, good. She can still touch him. Pain tears through me as my back hits the wall. No. No. I am not going to die here. Not after all this. Not when I'm so close. Searing, relentless agony, unlike any I felt. I can focus on nothing but holding myself together. Ismay, stop. You're going to go back to that temple, and you're going to say that prayer. I don't care how you do it. I don't care if you have to die for it. All right, but please, enough. The merciful sound of ascending footsteps frees me at last. Alma. Okay, back to bed with you. Now that they're gone, I can give you a piece of my mind. With a shooing motion, she ushers me to lie down, then sighs, sitting softly at the foot of the bed. Loic, listen to me. You can't help everyone. I know how badly you want to, but sooner or later you're going to end up with more than a bloody arm. And then who will be there when Lilia wakes up? Wakes up? Oh no. You've been at this for months. If that miracle flower of yours were around, you'd have found it by now. I get that you're spinning your wheels here because you need someone to help, even if it can't be her. But this isn't good for you. I think it's time for you to help yourself. Move on. Better yet, go home. And maybe it won't take a miracle, you know? Maybe it'll just happen one day. In fact, I heard about patients who've... Alma, please. Sorry. Look, I've said my piece. You get some rest. With that, she goes, shutting the door behind her. Ismay hasn't taken her eyes off me once, but I lack the words to say to her. I assume his daughter is sick or something, like in a coma. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Instead, I turn to the little bedside table, where my notebook lies undisturbed. I pick it up and hold it for a moment. I still remember the look on my daughter's face when she realized that the meager enchantment I'd woven could not end her trip on the second day. What it could do was project the image of home to her, and her to me, while she remained very much where she was. Needless to say, she was less than happy with the results. You told me this would take me home. I told you it would let you visit. Bringing you from there to here would be big magic, and that's too dangerous for you, so don't try to improvise. Then you do it. Come on, is it really so bad over there? Yes. She stomped forward, forgetting the limitations of the spell, and seemed to stumble over something I couldn't see. Probably a piece of furniture on her side. Ow! Careful, honey. See, there's so much stupid stuff here, and of course it's all gold and sparkly and... Ugh! Oh, you know her tastes. I had to wear the worst outfit yesterday, and smile and talk to all of these strangers for hours. Smiling at strangers. Well, that's just inhumane. Did you get a fancy dinner out of it, at least? I wish I didn't. There were fish eggs. What? That does it. Leah, I'm getting you out of there. Dad! No, don't try to talk me down. I'm already on the line with, yes, hello, authorities. Holding the flower up like it's a phone. He's so fucking cute. Ah! They're serving my daughter caviar. There it was. The grin that pretended to be sick of my antics. I loved that look. But as her gaze drifted past me, it began to fade. Indistinct as it was, she could see the couch where she would usually collapse after school. Home at last. The spot where she'd be laughing at me now, if she were truly here. She grew still. I hate it here. Oh, honey. The moment I set aside my work, she ran toward me and collided with thin air. Oh, the wall. This spell is stupid. Hey. We laughed as I made my way to her. It can do this, at least. I miss you. I miss you more. But hang in there for a while, Leah. You'll be home before you know it. I promise. My skin prickles painfully under Ismay's glare, reminding me of where I am, but my eyes remain fixed on the notebook. I could return home. The sage alone wouldn't do it, but joined with one or two others, I could be back to the shallow comfort of the mosaic in an instant, too far from that doomed temple to do anything about it. Even if Ismay followed, death would claim her before long. I tucked the notebook away into my pocket. Let's go, Ismay. There's another route we can take. Hi, Vento. Beneath the lamplight sleeps a secret. An old auction hall where Mosaean collectors once bid on relics from outside, free from official regulation. Turnip just left, but I'll pet him when he comes back, Apricot. What eventually brought an end to these auctions was not the attention of the authorities, but the dwindling value of old world treasures in the eyes of the rich. Looking back, perhaps that was the earliest death rattle of the spirit of discovery. Oh, hello. Is this a snowmobile? Our best chance of making it in time. The clash of technology and RPG aesthetics is so funny to me. Yeah, just get on the snowmobile. And there's the key dangling carelessly from the ignition. What reason would she have to hide it? I don't like doing this, but I suspect we don't have a choice. Good to see you're catching on. You know, all this time, I thought you were a dead wife guy. Turns out it was a sick kid. Though I guess it could still be both. Lilia, huh? That's a cute name. Thank you. What? Bad mood? At least you're alive. Maybe you should listen to your innkeeper friend and count your blessings. Alma means well. She has children of her own, you know. A grandson, last I heard. Any of them yours? I stare. But I admit there's a part of me that appreciates the attempt at levity. When I last came to Tarn, I was still a student. Alma was running the lamplight even then, at the end of its heyday. Even then, she was just as much of a grouch, and just as caring beneath it all. The town was completely different, though. Warm, full of excitement, full of people. Now it's dying. Anyone can see that. Alma's kids moved back to the mosaic as soon as they were old enough. But she's still here, clinging to the warmth of those old days, I think. She's always treated me like family. She'd never let me say it, but I could work at the lamplight for the rest of my life and never repay the debt I owe. And bless her, but she is a bit of a hypocrite. At the end of the day, she has her own stubbornness, just as I have mine. And what the hell does any of that have to do with me? Nothing. But thank you for listening. I needed to clear my head. We're almost there. Wait till we have to get out of the temple via helicopter. Almost. A pillar of light, absent on our first voyage out, pierces the distant sky above the mountain. Little wonder the shield. Little wonder. Little wonder the shield came running, if this is what they saw. As the hollow temple rises into view, so does the great shadow hovering beside it. A shield airship, Commander Langleus's very own. I pull over at the broken bridge, helpless to stop what comes next. Oh! Oh. Uh-oh. Turnip, where the fuck are you going? Stop! Oh my god. You can't fit back there, bro! Oh my... Get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out. Stop! Hold on. I can't even describe where he just crawled right now, but it was like under my... Between like the keyboard and the top part of my... Where my monitors are, and then he crawled out through my... Through the shelf that I keep like Nendos on. I'm just gonna let him stay there. Trying to get back here. Yeah, he really does not want that pet, I guess. Alright, so they blew up the temple. That's not good. Of course, it was impossible for us to outpace him. Still, I had hoped, naively, that the commander might have shown restraint, if not respect, for the history of that place. Amid the smoking rubble, I find no trace of that peculiar light. It's not over yet. There might still be a way. Isme? She says nothing, as though the very will to speak has left her. Isme, let's not give up here. Can she even hear me? Perhaps the far-off hope of returning to the Sovereignty's Hall was the only thing sustaining her. Perhaps the call to rest has swayed her weary soul. Either way, her time is drawing to an end. I take the notebook from my pocket. Countless hours spent lingering over one particular flower have formed a slight gap in the pages. These days, I can find it without looking. There was a part of me that thought like Alma. That you'd just wake up by some twist of fate, even without a miracle cure. That was why I took this along, so that I could be with you as soon as you opened your eyes. Cry with you, no matter how far from home I was. But that just won't happen, will it? So, let matter yield to memory. Let the Sovereignty's guardian hear my voice, and its hall meet me where I stand. Ah. Let distance be no obstacle, if only for a moment. He's using his sick kid flower on Isme instead. And please, let it be enough. I silence my desperate heart and focus. By even one visit to the sovereignty's realm, memory tethers it to me. It's a faint connection, a spider's thread catching sunlight, but just enough to follow. It leads far above the mountain, higher and higher until stars fill my vision. Amid these, a single speck of familiar light. With a gentle pull on the thread, I beckon it nearer. Matter yields, shifting to allow the entry of a distant place. Smooth, glossy stone nestles into the snow-drenched earth. Light without dawn showers the trees. Howling winds grow mild, tamed by an unseen presence. I ready to face the guardian spirit as I remember it. Ablaze in anger, its feathers stained with blood. Instead, as its figure begins to rise before me, all is still. Pause. Ismay's corpse lies not at the floor as I expect, but cradled in the arms of the voice itself. The creature hangs its head placidly, as if lost in thought. Upon noticing my half-there presence, its mouth opens in surprise. You have returned by Fayum's gift. Voice of the sovereignty, I come as Ismay's witness. Give me the words and I will pray. Why? Her time has nearly expired. You may yet retreat from this place and be free. But I won't. Please give me the words. She has deceived you, injured you. She has brought nothing but misfortune upon you. Understand that in doing this, you surrender to her will until the end of this world. I wonder how much you know about me, or about the circumstances that led me here. Perhaps more than I do. Even so, let me explain myself. About a year ago, my daughter fell ill. Her affliction has no cure. I left home in search of a miracle, which I have yet to find. Her smile is all I have, and now I must reckon with the possibility of never seeing it again. I don't know what to do with myself. I've tried to be a helping hand in Tarn, but Alma's right. It's a bandage over my grief. I think this is no different. Even if my daughter can't be saved, even if the glimmer of hope I've been chasing is a fantasy, right now, I beg you, let me at least have the comfort of saving someone. Even her, whoever Ismay was before we crossed paths, I have no idea. But nothing she did to me, however wrong, was deserving of death. And what a horrible way to die. The sovereignty is the power to remake your world. Consider the world she will make. Can it be so much worse than this one? An uneasy silence stretches on. Man's will is divine. Man's judgment is divine. Witness, speak the words. Restless soul by sovereignty marked. To you I offer willing hands to toil, a willing heart to bear your name, a willing voice to praise, willing eyes to witness the end. I love her, like, theme music. It's Really good. To avert the death of the world, the builder raised a great tower, a new home for all humanity. But the true death of the world had not yet been born. She had not reared up over the mountains, crowned in the glory of dawn. Her gaze had not yet pierced the hearts of the shield and sown fear into their depths. Yes! Oh my god, the hands as a top also holding the cards is really good. Oh. Oh, don't look so shocked. Didn't you come all this way to smoke me out? This is the shield. Dispel the construct at once, and... I know exactly who you are, Theodore. But I guess you're still confused about what I am. I am a god, marked by the sovereignty. I am light and hunger. I will devour this world. But there might be a place for you in mine. We both know how good you are at licking boots, Commander. Feel like giving these a taste? Open fire! Hear me? Fire! Now! At Langleis's command, a burst of cannon fire rings out, but the assault falls like snow, soft, then still, emptied of purpose at the unseen touch of the divine. A gentle lift of her head sends the onslaught soaring back. God help me! What have I unleashed? Heavy damage, sir! Your orders? Fall back. I'm not dying for this. Did you not hear me? Fall back! I can't, sir. The controls won't respond. Delicious. How delicious this is. The mosaic's finest scrambling like roaches. Langleis trying to look unbothered, barking at whoever's closest, as if they can help him escape. But this is my domain, a promise of the sovereignty to come. A single thought is all it takes to hold him in the palm of my hand. Not even enough firepower to destroy your shitty little ship, Theodore. What did you think it was going to do to me? He says nothing, but I can hear the stream of curses sloshing around in his skull. Maybe death is what you deserve. But I want you to tell your bosses what's coming. I want them to hear it straight from your lips. Now go. The ship shudders and obeys, trailing off into the builder's waiting hands. Exalted. A voice calls from above. Return in glory to my hall. And I can see it, just beyond the parted clouds, the place where the sovereignty dwells. So that's where it was. As I am now, the heavens are well within my reach. Loic. I sense his blood run cold. My faithful minion, we've received an invitation. Shall we go? After a moment, he cloaks his fear in a smile. As you wish. This is crazy. This is so crazy. This is such a good. This is so good. Adding Loic to the dumbest characters list. I loved how. Oh my god. Well, Wigs, hi. Holy moly. Thank you for the raid. Oh, Wigs raid at like 9 a.m.? Oh, you did an all-night stream. Oh my goodness. What'd y'all do? Gambling? Or were you playing that new game? That one game? The one gambling game? Well, I hope your stream went well. We're reading a visual novel today. Soul of Sovereignty. There's an evil clown woman. Feel free to hang out. But if you need to sleep because you've been awake for 24 hours or however long your stream was, feel free. Thank you, Krona. I was playing retro horror games and I played Clover Pit. Okay, Clover Pit is what I was thinking of. Did you win big? Alright, I'm gonna go back to reading my silly little book and then I'll return to chat in a moment here. Turnip keeps hitting my escape key. Hi, Bliss. I won 3 times in a row? Hell yeah. Big money. Can you stop hitting me? Please, please, please. He crawled out of the hole that he had settled into and now is back to harassing my keyboard. Thank you, guys. When I first set foot in this place, it was enormous, bright, overwhelming. Bliss, you should play this game. I think you would like it. Now, the voice of the sovereignty itself seems so small, like a caged bird. Seeker of the sovereignty, exalted and witness, be praised. You have overcome the first trial. The first? This world cries out for a worthy sovereign. You have not yet realized the fullness of your vision, nor manifested it by your works. This taste of godhood is momentary. Until you overcome the remaining trials, you must continue to walk the earth as a human. Oh! What? Worry not. You shall draw power from the faith of those who pledge devotion to you. This witness, too, is your strength. So long as he lives, you remain immortal. Now, a second trial awaits in the remains of Ericist. Go and triumph, exalted. Wait, no! Oh my god, he's like... So he's her only follower right now. So he's like her little battery. This is awesome. I always figured that if I ever tried to go to heaven, I'd get thrown out. In a way, this is poetic, which doesn't make me feel any better. My borrowed godhood unravels around me, leaving me completely bare. I don't even have the will for magic, let alone the strength. I can only close my eyes and sink, small, pathetic, and exhausted enough to die a second time. She has to be nice to him now? Exactly. I wake in a patch of grass. No snow in sight. This must be it, right? The afterlife? But no. When I look down, I find that strange scar branching out across my chest, still glowing. My bare chest. I guess it makes sense that my glamour fell off when I died. A cream-colored coat lies draped over the rest of me. This is when I'd usually get myself in order. A new costume, a painted face. But thinking about spending any effort on magic right now makes me want to go right back to sleep. Who cares? Good morning. Oh. He sits with his back to me while I slip my arms through the sleeves of my coat. Of his coat. I can't make myself a new one. I've never had a knack for artisanry that you seem to. But keep it as long as you'd like. I'm in no position to ask anything of you now. Where are we? Who knows? If I had to guess, I'd say the sovereignty flung us a bit further south of home than Tarn, which was considerate since we're most likely being expected there. He pats the ground. Why don't you come sit down, Ismay? We had a long night. Why? Why? If you're asking why I revived you, I had a little conversation with the voice about that. I'm relieved you missed it, honestly. I doubt you'd have liked to sit through all that sentimental nonsense. Give me the short version. I wasn't prepared to watch someone die. I saved you because I wanted you to live. To have a chance to seize your dreams. However selfish. That's all. Thank you, Zod. Yeah, I took a look. I think it's probably fine. Oh, time to end check maybe is good. Do you think I could finish chapter 1? I suppose it's worth investigating. 10 to 15 minutes? Maybe we will wrap it up then. Or we will finish it out, I think. I think that would be nice. But, wait? What are we waiting for? Keep going? Okay. Yeah, I think I'll play for like 15 more minutes to finish chapter 1. But if I can disappoint you a bit further, I don't believe that everything you told me on the way to the temple was a lie. About the person you wanted to save with the sovereignty, I mean. Even if it was yourself. Then you're an idiot. That's something I can live with. I've already told you what I want. If you didn't believe me, that's on you. And from now until the day I remake this world, you serve me. Don't expect any pity just because you tricked yourself into it. But if you make yourself useful, I don't see the harm in keeping an eye out for your sick kid flower along the way. Very kind. How shall I make myself useful then? Sigh. Don't ask me that yet. I just want to sit here for a while. Then that's what we'll do. So is that what Ismay, like, normally looks like? Because they were talking about, like, glamour earlier. Interesting. My god, what a lovely reading voice. Thank you. I like to read. I want to do more like visual novel stuff. Because doing like voices and stuff has kind of always been a goal of mine, but I get too embarrassed. So instead I just read in my limited amount of character voices that I know. Dude, these two have a crazy relationship. I am so obsessed with this. In the beginning, you looked to the horizon and foresaw the death of the world. To preserve life, you raised this great tower, this new home for all of humanity. Our mosaic. From the farthest reaches, you gathered every soul together into your embrace. But now, your children are lost. They have forgotten your grace and your love. They have forgotten themselves. Seduced by the outer voice, they wander in darkness, blind to your perfect vision. I ask now that you let them see. Let them behold you in your glory as I have. Return to us and set your world right. O architect of our refuge, Lord of peace, merciful builder. Oh. Wait, it's at the end of chapter 1. It's at the end. We're gonna take a break then. Yippee! Yee-hee-hee-hee. Wait, I haven't been checking the cast page. No. Oh, I guess it hasn't changed. Oh, you can change. Oh, I didn't notice this part. Cute. So, let's see. We not quite customer. The florist. Just an old superstition, but it can't hurt. Owner of The Messenger, an unassuming flower shop favored by an eccentric clientele. Mr. Ard has garnered a reputation for his talent to convey emotion through floral arrangements with uncanny accuracy. So I'm judging by the happy vibes and, you know, the fact that he's still working at the flower shop. I'm assuming this is him in the past. The Witness. Oh, this is really good. Sworn servant to Ismay the Exalted. Ooh. The Blessed. The Runaway. Her slight little smile there. I'm guessing there's someone you want to save, no matter what. Well, I have that too. A treasure hunter after the sovereignty, the legendary power to reshape all of creation to one's desires. Perhaps she's not truly suffering from a mysterious affliction after all, but a shadow still seems to loom over her heart. At least she can say shit now. Thank you for sharing this game with us. I'm loving it. Yeah, you guys should definitely check it out. So I believe there are 2 chapters out right now, but the creator is working on, I think, the 3rd and the 4th right now, judging by their Blue Sky posts, I believe. They're also, Gigi is also a great person to follow once you, I mean, in general, but like once you're familiar with their story and their characters, they post about them constantly. It's really funny. So I'm excited. Once I catch up, I'm excited to go through their Blue Sky and just see all the bullshit that they posted about their own OCs. Because I just like when people talk about their OCs. And then the Illusionist. A ruthless schemer determined to find the sovereignty at any cost. She works artisanry with incredible ease, seemingly able to fashion anything in seconds, including her flashy attire. Thank you, Underfighter. Nice streak. The Divine. The end of humanity's refuge. Sick. Loic's, okay, this is Lilia, Loic's only daughter, a clever and spirited girl. Though she greatly admires her father and helps out in his shop from time to time, she aspires to be a famous writer someday. And then the commander of the Inner Shield. Theodore prides himself on having achieved his prestigious rank at such a young age through hard work. And while his skill at artisanry deserves some credit, he would likely be stationed at Tarn as an Outer Shield patrolman, if not for his family's considerable wealth. He seems to know and despise Ismay personally. Yeah, they had beef. It was really good. That was tasty. Oh, and then did I learn? I think we learned a couple new flowers. Sorry, I have to look at this. Sunrose, it means... Let's see. So all of them have, like, I think... Well, never mind. Not all of them. Some of them have association with, like, divinity, I think. Tandem, the divine aspect of truth. A flowering shrub with succulent leaves and deep magenta flowers. Due to the sunrose's low tolerance for cold, ancient horticulturists employed magic to help it thrive in the harsh winters of Accent. From the readings of Kesserat, where you walk, sight of Fayum, let truth not hide. Loic's commentary. It would be reasonable to assume that the sunrose also represents the virtue of truth itself, but divorced from its religious context, it has no power at all. Some take this as undeniable proof of the existence of the aspects, but I think that the reality is a bit more complicated than that. You're really the guy the Honkai Star Rail team writes all those books for? All right. Yeah, maybe. I may be reading them, but am I comprehending them? That's for me to know. And no one else. Dawn's Eye, white. Means light breaking through the darkness after a storm. Sometimes written as Dawn's Eye. An annual herb with brilliant white flowers. The ring of blue ray floret? Floret? I know that's a flower term. I've just never said it, I'm realizing. Flore?
Florets.
Floret? Oh, is it like, it's being used as a verb here.
Florets.
Shut up. Like cluster? Clusters, maybe? I Googled it and Google was like, it's idiot, that's not a verb. Okay, so they're using it as a verb, but it is like a... Like... What is it? Like, it's specifying that the verb could be to like... No, never mind. I don't care. It's part of a flower. Reading doesn't mean keeping the information. True. I read and listened to every codex entry in Mass Effect. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Me with Dragon Age. The ring of blue ray florets at its center is its most eye-catching feature. From the readings of Kasserat, her gilded hands tear down the veil and end at last my wandering. Loic's commentary. An urban legend claims that the Dawn's Eye radiates faint light in total darkness, though only when a single person is near to see it. Most consider this nonsense, but I've heard from a few who swear by it. I think it's fascinating. A flash of perception, perhaps. Proof of the latent potential for flower reading that all of us possess. To floret in this sense when describing the flower just means the structure turns into a floret at its center. Okay. That That makes sense to me. Cloud Sage means to return to a place remembered. A perennial herb native to the plains south of Ericust. In the summer months, its fragrant flowers attract a wide variety of pollinators. From the readings of Kesseret, matter yield to memory, that two may dwell as one. Loic's commentary. Memory is a powerful thing. In many ways, we are what we remember. Through this particular lens, we are where we remember, and our memory serves as a more literal touchstone. When the mosaic first rose, the cloud sage was not among the species preserved within its walls. By some miracle, it survived anyway, becoming a symbol of homecoming to those brought unwillingly under the builder's wing. I think that's everything. Sick. Wow, we get to do chapter 2 next. I think, or I'm assuming that was the end of chapter 1. It technically didn't say, so I'm just like believing. I'm just believing Zod here, I think. If anything, it seemed like a very good stopping point. Okay, time to find someone to raid. Again, y'all should totally pick up this game if you are at all interested in it. The art is very pretty, and I really, really like the characters. Wiggs wasn't kidding about the short streams? Yeah. Do you just have that clip at hand at any point? Yeah, technically I went like 20 minutes over today. Just to see the ending. What the fuck am I doing with my hand? Hello? I'm just gonna fix this really quick. Don't mind me. When we were raiding, Wiggs was like, oh no, we're close to the hour mark. We need to go soon. That's cute. Yeah. Yeah, understandable. My usual time is 8 to 9 a.m. My time zone. But sometimes we go a little bit over. For fun. Alright, I'm gonna throw y'all at Lolly again today. Lolly's working on her ref sheet again. She's also doing some on together co-working, and then I think she's participating in some kind of like raid train event. I think like I'm assuming she got raided, and then she's gonna send everyone over to a specific person, and then the train is gonna like continue throughout the day. I'm not really sure the schedule on that, but yeah, we'll check her out. And I will see you guys on Saturday for the finale of In Stars and Time. I believe I said that I'm starting at 2 p.m. Central, and it's probably going to go a couple hours, and I'm hopefully just going to wrap up the game in one stream. Hopefully that time works for everyone interested. My schedule, again, I post on Blue Sky and Twitter. So double check that if you're curious. And yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks for hanging out with me. And thank you for the raid, Wigs, and everyone who came along.